How you guys doing today? This is Andy Omar, and today we're going to talk about all about Philippine relationships. We're talking about the YouTube channel though. Alright, so we're going to talk about all about Philippine relationships. This is a YouTube channel hosted by Peter Cowie, Aussie individual. And the reason why I chose him as one of my topics is because, going through him, I only see that he's only been 2 months. And he has this YouTube channel for 3 years. So he has a channel for 3 years making relationship videos and advice and selling advice to people. I'm just wondering what makes him an expert.
Gotcha, bitch!
Like, what makes the guy an expert living in the Philippines? Because for me, for example, I live here 10 years in the Philippines. Do you think I'm an expert? Hell no! I am no expert here. There's a lot of guys that live way less than me, and they're considered themselves expert. Like, before I talk about this guy, I have to tell you this. You guys do not need to pay anybody, nobody whatsoever, for love advice. Alright? Nobody. If you need some love advice, there's plenty of videos from so many bloggers out there that you can get for free. And you can just pick and choose. You got Google. You got all this stuff. Or just ask another Filipina as well. That's it. That's it. For free. That's all you need. You don't need to be paying another foreigner money for relationship advice or introduction to women. That's all. You don't need no fucking advice from nobody else. Some people are gonna tell me, Andy Omar, the guy is a counselor. He gives legitimate counseling advice. He actually went to a school. Well, fucking wrong, bitch. The only school that he went to was an online school. It's like me graduating from a freaking University of Phoenix in biochemistry, which it doesn't make sense. Or it's like me taking those $50 life coach degrees. You get it? Like, it has zero meaning. Only because somebody has the title doesn't mean they have the experience or the substance to be this kind of expert. So, I don't know who's the one paying for his relationship advice or his marriage counseling advice. Obviously, the dude is just qualified only by just the paper, but he doesn't have the experience. I mean, the guy is divorced twice. You're divorced twice, but at the same time, that is no expert. That is no expert to be out there. And just because you got some $50 degree from some, I don't know, buttfuck university out there, doesn't make you an expert. This is basically an insult to people who are freaking psychologists, psychiatrists, people who actually went to actual real schools to actually graduate. It's a big insult. And that's what I'm trying to wonder. Sometimes I wonder, why do people pay this 400-pound nerd
Gotcha, bitch!
to actually give love advice? Seriously. Okay, let me tell you this straight out. According to my little black book, $60 is for pre-dating advice. Okay? Pre-dating advice. So just online talking advice without even meeting a girl. $60 for dating advice, so when you're meeting the girl. $80 for marriage counseling advice. Really? From a guy with an online degree? You might as well get your online degree from University of Phoenix. Okay, then you got $30 email consultations. $30. Man, for an email, that's an expensive email, my friend. You got $40 messenger, and you got $200 for 6 interviews. One, on the talks, and $300 for 12 videos, for 12 video calls, which 1 hour each per month. And this is really weird why he's trying to advertise this. Like he's trying to be a little love guru, a 400-pound man love guru.
Gotcha, bitch.
The guy who has been with one Filipina, who has been 2 months in the Philippines, and 400 pounds. Does this make any sense to you? Is this the type of person you want qualified? Like really, you might as well get a fucking frog to do your relationship advice and give you anal beads and eggs. Guys like this, self-proclaimed guru experts, they're just a complete joke, and it's somebody you shouldn't pay. I'm telling you this. The guy does make great content, okay? I can tell you that straight out. He gives good content and some good advice. But paying for his own little personal shit? No. Fuck no. We ain't paying you so you can get out of fucking dole. Hell no. We're not paying you so you can get out of your unemployment only just because you got sacked last year. Doesn't mean that I need to be fucking going all out and paying for your shit. There are so many things out there that a lot of people don't get, that you don't need to pay for all this. Just step outside. Step outside and let it be all your own rules here in the Philippines, man. It's all about respect. Date somebody within your own means. That's what I'm trying to say. Date not somebody below your means, within your means. That would be my best advice ever. Always date somebody within your means, within your equilibrium. That's all. To have a nice relationship, that's all you need. You don't need to investigate nobody. You don't need to freaking, do all this crazy shit. Nobody needs to pay for investigation services like the Love Guardians, like this All About the Philippine Relationship Peter Cowie is giving out. Because if you need an investigator for that girl, and that means you don't trust her, that means the relationship is fucking over. That means get the fuck out. You don't need to have another person do your visa or file your visa. All they're gonna do is ask you the same thing immigration is asking you, okay? They're gonna ask you the goddamn same thing, and you give it to them, and they just fill it out for you. That's all. That's all. And then you pay how much? You pay $600, $1,500, $400. I don't know how much you're gonna pay. It's easier if you do the paperwork yourself if you're asking for visas. So I'm trying to debunk this motherfucker. These people right here, these foreigners, these expats that try to tell you, use this service, use this immigration service, use investigation service. No, do not use it. Love Guardians. All they gotta do is research image on Google. That's all they gotta do. Simple.